Hello everyone, welcome to PhD for Industry Blogs. I'm Salman. I'm working at Seagate Technology as photonic scientist. Thanks very much for the appreciating comments on the previous videos. In one of those, I promised to give you some important tips regarding effective communication. Your resume must be a storytelling resume. It should all be accomplishments driven. That's what is referred to as active narration. Now, I will give you two examples here. One would be a very general example so that a broader audience of this video could understand. And other example would be a bit technical so that you could have an idea of how to make your technical experience a bit more effective in communicating what exactly you did and what was the improvement or enhancement that you demonstrated, or what was the result. If we talk about a general example, say take an example of someone working in sales or a customer services job or a customer services role. Instead of saying remain a customer service agent for a particular company for this amount of time, or involved in sales or after marketing related to a certain product, I believe this is a very dull way of narrating your experience. Instead, you can list your accomplishment. If you give tangible numbers, for example, successfully expanded customer base by 40% for a particular product within a given time frame. Or if you say increased product sales for a particular product by 30 or 35% for a given area for a given time frame. This, I believe, leaves a lasting impression on whoever looks at your CV, because that's exactly the bullet points that I was talking about in the previous video. Your resume must make a lasting impression, and it should be accomplishments driven resume. Now, let's talk about a technical example. You must have had a number of projects that you worked on. Now, stop for a while, look back at those projects, and look at all those projects with a perspective of what was the background of that particular problem that you wanted to solve in a particular project. What was the approach that you adopted? And the most important thing was, what was the result? Now, there must be a number of things on your profile that you are proud of, that you would want to tell your employer, and resume is the time and place where you should do it. So start, for example, you can say demonstrated 30% reduction in a signal to noise ratio of a particular receiver, of a particular sensor. You may think, oh, I already knew about it, and so what if I didn't include that in my CV? Trust me, this makes a big impact. When you apply for an industry position and you've got your CV full of passive narration with stuff like carried out, involved in testing, involved in characterization, involved in fabrication, this will never make an impact. Unless you are the only applicant for the job, or probably just one of a very few applicants for the job, and then the employer takes the time to go through your CV and give you a call and extract all that information out of you, that's another story. But if you want to stand out from a crowd, then you have to be an active narrator of your own work experience. Now, right now, I'm just gonna throw away two snapshots of a resume that I helped edit it for one of my colleagues with his permission, of course. You can just have a look at this work experience. Now this is for the resume that was before the edit. So it's just like a narration of whatever the person did, right? Now it's to my opinion, it looks very dull and passive with no active vocabulary, with no active narration. However, now if you have a look at this version of the resume, you can clearly see that the very similar things that he did during his PhD, now they are transformed into an active narration of his work experience. The employer, you don't need to list a laundry list in your CV, in your resume of whatever you did. No, just try to pick out relevant skills and try to demonstrate how, using those set of skills, you demonstrated an improvement in something. This is called active narration. So I hope with this short video, you guys have had a better idea of how to be a better advocate and a better communicator of your own work experience. And thanks again for watching. If you find this content helpful, please share with your friends and family and colleagues, and stay subscribed for more great videos. Thank you very much, guys. Then take care. Bye bye.